JJ Helterbrand without the headband. On the line.
Strong.
Yes.
You know, Coach Joseph Vichico with Helterbrand and Kagiwa back, I think has had a difficult time shuffling his guards. I mean, Baguio couldn't get his rhythm in the second half. And our partners in the broadcast panel on radio.
Yes, our friends over there, Magu Marjon, Barry Pasqua. You can also catch the games over the radio as Alapag was looking for the three-point attempt. 6:14 to play in this basketball game. We are all tied up, but 87 all. Eric Mek to Intal. They swing it. Celino Cruz. 10 on the shot clock. Barangay Ginebra. Now only 4. Ronald Tubid left momentarily open. And what a time to come for Ronald Tubid.
Finally got it. His first basket of the game. He's 1 out of 8 from the floor, but he nailed that big one.
And a three-pointer at that. Now Alapag. A defensive stop here for the Barangay Ginebra Kings, and all of a sudden, the fans have come alive in the Big Dome. JC Intal escaping for the deuce.
And Talk-N-Text defense caught napping. You know, that's the situation when you've got Tubid back on track, when you've got Helterbrand scoring. Who are you going to guard?
But the Rocket falling to the ground, probably a case of cramps here. He leads all scorers now with 25 big points, and this 30-second timeout is brought to you by Handy Fix. First aid ng bahay mo, bonds all, seals all, Handy Fix. Big game by JC Intal once again. But we'll hang on the air here with a 30-second timeout.
And Paolo, what a resurgence in Intal's career. As you take a look at that three-pointer. The first basket of the game for Ronald Tubid. Intal, 26 years old. He was the fourth, as you see him here. Driving strong. Nobody there to contest the shot. So what happened to the Talk-N-Text defense? Intal, going back in time, was the 4th overall draft pick in 2007. And 3 players were drafted ahead of him. Jody Vance was the 1st overall draft pick. Sam Eman was the 2nd overall. Then Ryan Reyes was the 3rd. Then came Intal. And his teammate Doug Kramer came after. Played first with Air 21, but now he's found a home with Ginebra.
So this is the best basketball he's ever played in his career as a professional. Another 30-second timeout called, this time by Barangay Ginebra. So our coach is really trying to get every bit of an advantage here, as this 30-second timeout is brought to us by Handy Fix. Ang first aid ng bahay mo, bonds all, seals all, Handy Fix.
This also gives Intal a little more time to rest. If he's suffering from the cramps, he'll need all the rest he can get.
Well, they're attending to him at the bench area.
By the way, he has 25 points. That's a new career high for JC Intal. My understanding is that his career high is 24 points. So now, that's a new career high for JC. 25 points.
And here's our KFC assist. Delivery of the quarter, Kagiwa to Wilson. Enjoy watching the PBA with finger-licking food. Just dial 887-8888.
Now here's a foul by Willie Wilson and Jimmy Alapag.
Number 27, William Wilson.
So Wilson will pick up his 6th foul.
It's over.
Yes.
And he's been a stalwart for Coach Joseph Vichico, particularly in giving support to the man in the middle. He's given support to Eric Meg and Rico Villanueva, and now he's gone for the game.
A solid performance for Willie Wilson. 9 points, 10 rebounds to go with 2 blocks.
Now, who is Coach Joseph Vichico going to send in? I don't think he's decided yet. There's a lot.
Wilson will call it a night, and it's Sunday Salvacion.
Sunday Salvacion committee for
And who is still scoreless in this game.
2 shots for Jimmy.
No, check that. Sunday Salvacion has 2 points in this game.
Still 5:17 here in the ball game. First free throw is good.
And such a reliable free throw shooter is Jimmy Alapag. For the season, he's shooting 80% from the line.
Make that 2 for 2 for Jimmy. Lead is cut to 3. Celino Cruz now looking to orchestrate here. They give it down low. Eric Mink against Ali Peak. Eric Mink gets a foul.
Nice pivot move by Eric Mink. Made it appear that he was going to pass off, and then he changed directions and caught Ali Peak on the other side of that offensive move, and he goes to the line.
Well, those are two big bodies battling down low, and Eric Mink shot well from the line in the first quarter.
And he continues to shoot well. I don't think he's missed a free throw in this game.
Well, he went 6 of 6 in the first quarter.
You see JC Intal getting a rub down here.
And Chicky, what's wrong with JC?
Yes, Paulo, JC Intal has been taken out temporarily due to cramps. According to their PT, JC had fever yesterday and had to miss practice. So the cramping of his legs is probably due to possible dehydration. Paulo?
Thank you, Chicky. So Intal actually suffering from fever yesterday. It's still coming out to play this way here today.
You wouldn't believe it, because he just has scored his career high, a new career high for himself at 25 points.
4 seconds on the shot clock. Harvey Carey knows it. Lead pass.
3-on-1.
The Kings are running. Ronald Tubit says, wait a minute.
I thought it was almost a 3-on-1. Then it became a 2-on-1. And then he never said, wait a minute. The numbers are decreasing.
Well, Talk and Text give them credit for getting back on defense.
Yeah. That's transition D.
Celino Cruz, open look. And the veteran hits it from downtown. A 3-point bomb by Celino Cruz. 30-second timeout by Coach Chot Reyes. And this timeout is brought to you by Handy Fix. Ang first aid ng bahay mo. Bonzol seals all. Handy Fix. 30-second timeout called by Talk and Text. As now they're down here, 97-89. An 8-point lead for Barangay Ginebra.
And Paulo, while we're all excited about this game, there's also talk of excitement about the coming All-Star game. And likelihood is it's going to be held in Puerto Princesa in Palawan. We know that Tacloban, Zamboanga, General Santos also bidding to host the All-Star game. But looks like Puerto Princesa has the inside track, as we see a pretty girl watching this game. And talking about Puerto Princesa, I was recently there. And I want to say a special hello to Mayor Edward Hagedorn and Alfred C. Both of them are watching this game. Also special hello to them from the PBA Media Bureau Chief Willie Marshall and the Commissioner Sonny Barrios.
Ali Peak inside the lane.
And Eric Mink acknowledging the foul. They didn't want to give up the easy 2 points inside. But earlier, Ali Peak went 2 out of 2 from the stripe. Mink has gone 9 out of 9 from the line. And on the floor, he's going 4 out of 4. This guy hasn't missed.
Big game coming from Mink and his counterpart, Ali Peak. On the line, not able to connect on his first free throw.
You see Jundi Valenzuela, Paulo Bugia, Doug Kramer not able to play for Barangay Ginebra, sitting on the bench, or rather sitting at courtside. 2 missed free throws.
4 minutes to play in this fourth quarter. Elterbrand, Barangay Ginebra, trying to stay alive and fight another day. Eric Mink, no good.
That's his first miss from the floor.
Alapag Crisscrossing to the other side. Harvey, inside pass, intercepted. They get it over. Selena Cruz will get it to Sunday. And now Barangay Ginebra will make use of the clock.
Oh, the floor is wide open for Barangay Ginebra momentarily. If you're talking Tex, you don't want to give up the foul. Here's a three-point shot. Uh-oh. Eric Meck getting the ball, and he's out of bounds.
Eric Meck diving for that ball.
Unbelievable heart.